I opened the door, slow, deliberate. Their laughter died as soon as they saw me. It was like I'd come back from the dead. No one spoke. Not my mother, not my sister, not even Mark, my brother-in-law, and once my best friend. Didn't expect me to answer, I said, calm, quiet, but every syllable cut. Their eyes shifted to the house behind me. Polished stone, warm lights, wide double doors. Wealth that didn't come from them. Not this time. Welcome to the estate you gave away, I said, to me. And that's when my sister staggered back, like her knees forgot how to be knees. 10 years ago, the divorce nearly broke me. He took the car, the condo, and the dog. But losing them, my family, hurt worse. They chose him, said he was charming, said I was too intense, said I should move on and not hold grudges. Grudges? He slept with my sister and they invited him to Christmas. The betrayal wasn't a knife, it was a slow drip. The annual family reunion that suddenly changed dates. Group photos I was never told about. My niece, born 2 years ago, whose name I only learned from a Facebook post. They erased me while smiling through it. That's what cut deepest. But I wasn't going to beg for scraps. I left the city, changed jobs, became someone new, quieter, smarter, someone who watched instead of reacted. I started with Mark. He liked to talk, especially when drunk, so I listened. The investment scam? I let him brag about it. The fake shell accounts? I traced every wire. The name he used for the offshore bank? My maiden name. How poetic. I built the case silently. 2 years of documentation, cross-referencing, watching him dig his own grave. When the feds finally moved, I made sure it hit the morning he was flying out for the reunion. He never made it past TSA. Then came my sister, the influencer with leased cars and fake followers. She used my designs, my work, for her boutique line. Said it was inspired. I let it go public. Sued quietly. Won even quieter. She lost the business. Her brand deals vanished overnight. Funny thing about being fake, when the mask slips, there's nothing underneath. The house was the final play. My parents had been struggling. Medical bills, bad financial choices, retirement savings gone. I bought the house from under them, legally, through a proxy, full market price. They thought a real estate angel saved them. I gave them 1 year, rent-free. Then I raised the rent. They called, left messages. I never answered. The silence they once gave me, I returned it, better wrapped. And now, here they were, standing on my porch, with hopeful smiles cracking into confusion. "I don't understand," my mother finally whispered. "You will," I said. I stepped aside, let them in. They looked around like tourists. High ceilings, polished floors, portraits lining the hallway. Not of them, of me. "You're, well," my father muttered. "Better than when you called me paranoid," I said. Or dramatic. Or bitter. My sister stepped forward. "Why would you?" "You had 10 years," I cut in. 10 years to apologize. 10 years to call. You used that time to pretend I didn't exist. I used it to become someone you'd regret betraying." Mark looked like he was going to speak, maybe beg, but I was done with begging. "You'll be getting a call soon," I told him. "New charges. Your offshore contact flipped." His face drained. I turned to my parents. The rent's increasing again. Triple this time. New owner's decision. "Who's the new owner?" my father asked. "I am." My mother looked like she'd been slapped. "I paid for your house with the settlement from the lawsuit against your daughter," I added. "You're welcome." They stood in stunned silence, processing the wreckage. I'd burned every bridge they tried to collapse on me, and rebuilt my own, stone by stone. They left quietly. No screams, no apologies, just silence. The same silence they once weaponized, now turned against them. I watched them go from the upstairs window, and I didn't feel guilty. Not for the lawsuits, not for the eviction, not for making them feel, for once, what it's like to be discarded. They taught me that family loyalty had limits, that love was conditional, that blood didn't mean bond. So I learned to survive without them. Then I learned how to win. And when they showed up thinking they could come back, I gave them the one thing they gave me all those years ago: a closed door and silence.